I don't have to rush my career. I don't have to measure myself against other people. I decided that for the sake of my health and sanity, I will probably sit this one out. Good morning. I'm sorry I'm starting this video in the bathroom, but my morning just went very differently than I would have thought. Initially I wanted to go to the gym this morning, but I went a lot of times in the last few days. Like I tried to go every second day the last week, which wasn't even that much because I think I went like 3 times overall. I plan on going today before my work trip. I just didn't feel like it this morning, so I decided to just take a walk, stretch, get ready now and start work early. I have to pack most of my suitcase this evening and I have to get some snacks for the train ride, so I decided to be up early, start early and be done early as well. I didn't want to feel like total shit, so I put on some makeup. It's so funny, I bought a standing desk when I moved here. I mean, you probably remember if you're watching my videos. And I thought I would use it way more often than I actually do. I think I use it to stand like once a week maybe. Because I don't really like standing that much. I easily get back pain. But I really like walking while working. So probably my next investment has to be like a walking pad. I think I should stand more, so let's see whether I can manage that. I just had a very quick lunch break. Went to the store and just got like some frozen ready meal, which I'm gonna eat now, and I have like 10 minutes until my next meeting. I also still have to prepare for this one, so not a lot of time for a break. Super happy the jeans that I ordered arrived. I had them in like a smaller size and they were way too small. And this one fits and it was the last one, and they had like another 30% off or something of it, so yeah, that's very nice. So before I do anything else, I have to go and get the snacks and like a few essentials, and also bring some packages to our package drop-off. And still very sunny, so everything else I will just do afterwards. I'm not motivated at all. But I have to get up tomorrow at 5:30, so I I cannot do any packing tomorrow. I'm taking a small suitcase because I'm only there for like 3 nights, 4 whole days, but it's summertime, so I don't need a lot of like big clothes. I'm gonna check all the creams and stuff I need first now. I just arrived in my hotel bathroom and I'm gonna have to change here because my room isn't ready. Let's get dressed. I wore this yesterday for our client dinner and I feel like it's like the cutest little outfit, so I'm wearing it again today, and I'm keeping the skirt a little bit open so there's room for more food. My work trip went entirely different than from what I actually planned, and you probably saw, or you will probably see in the content that I made there, that's a little bit different and very chaotic. I actually left earlier and I've been sick ever since. That's one of the reasons why this footage is a little bit weird, but it was also very messy and very stressful, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. But first, I actually have something that I need to open up now, and I think it makes sense to do it here. I've been making videos since probably 3 or 4 years, I think, consistently. I think I really started 3 years ago in May 2021, and before that I occasionally did videos for YouTube for like almost 10 years. And I purchased a camera by the time I wanted to start doing it more consistently, and that is 3 years ago now, and the camera is pretty good. It doesn't have any issues, but I would love to have like a microphone. I would love to have better sound, and as I feel like this hobby is not going anywhere, I decided to get a new camera. We can actually unbox that now. Can you believe that this is the whole camera? It's so tiny. I can't. Oh, wow. And we also have a lot of extras in here. I got the creator combo because I thought it makes sense. Let's see. So I think this is the charging pod that you can attach. Or this is the charging pod. Okay, so what do we think? What do you think about the sound? Do you hear how congested I actually am? Because I feel like now with a microphone, it's way more hearable than before. Okay, so I think I figured out how to zoom. I didn't quite yet understand how I can do all of those things simultaneously. Let me not diverge any further. I have a new camera. I decided to splurge. I will sell my old one, so it's not going to be as expensive. But I figured I need to try something new, and that's what I'm doing right now. Let me get back to last week, to my work trip, which I want to talk about. I think I started the video with introducing my work trip and that I had to go away for like several days. I had a client dinner and also a few other things planned. I was there, and in the beginning I was very motivated, but my anxiety was all over the place last week. The client dinner was fine, everything was fine-ish, and then the next day it kind of just started that I was really stressed out about my work, about my tasks, about being in a different city, in a hotel, and usually I don't have that much of an issue with it. But this time it really hit me, and I just didn't feel comfortable at all being where I was. And on Thursday I barely worked at all. I couldn't concentrate. I had to go home during the day, take a little break, and then went back to the office. And then the next day I was in the office, I kind of had the same exact issue. And then I realized that I started getting my period, which made me even more anxious. I usually have quite some period pain, and I don't want to get my period when I'm not at home, where I have all the things to kind of make everything more comfortable for me. And I actually spontaneously booked a trip back home on the same day. Yeah, I'm not feeling the best. I actually went to the doctor today, and they gave me a sick note for like the whole week because they want me to like get well before I start work again, like entirely well, which I'm really happy about because I actually had a big headache this morning still from being so congested. And yeah, that's how my work trip went, and I guess we'll just continue from here now. Isn't this like the craziest thing? That you're so far away and you can hear me so well. We actually installed a shelf now for our supplements and everything. So my partner actually already cooked an egg for me, so I think I will have that with bread. It actually feels super weird and new to film on like a different camera because like all of the settings are so different, and I really have to like get used to using it. I am so overwhelmed with filming right now. I have to clean, which I know. I anticipated that. That's just how life goes. Sometimes you have to do that. And I also know it's my responsibility right now because I'm still off of work, luckily. And I feel way better than the last days. And my partner is working. I find it really interesting that I can just walk around and she's like, oh wait, let me follow you. I want to see where you're going. Still figuring that out. So a friend of mine from my hometown is gonna come and visit today, and she's gonna stay for a few days. So I wanna get the apartment ready, clean up, organize, clean the room where she's gonna stay in. So let's do that. How about I put you up here? How about that? How do we like that? I like it. Okay. Let's start up here. Maybe I can use the time to kind of tell you a little bit about what's been going on. The last few weeks were very intense, which I think I already told you. If you saw my last video, you know I've been working overtime a lot. I've been taking up some extra tasks. And you still see me? Excuse me. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, so I've been working overtime and taking over some extra tasks, and I told you I have like a fixed idea when I want to get promoted, and I actually realized it's not as fixed as I thought, and I think I'm good with waiting like a few more months, because I realized that if I want to get promoted like very soon, I will have to take up more responsibility because I'm going to be at a different position in the company. And even though I'm already taking over quite some responsibility, I don't know if that's the type of responsibility I already want to have, you know? Because like, I mean, I'm like 26 now, I'm still gonna work for I don't know how many more years, decades. I don't have to rush getting promoted. I don't have to rush my career. I don't have to measure myself against other people. I decided that for the sake of my health and sanity, I will probably sit this one out and just get promoted in like the regular time. I think I would be able to get promoted earlier because of like several advantages I have right now, but I don't think I want to. I do want more money though. I had this change of heart in like the last weeks, especially after the weeks that I filmed for my last video and then the work trip that I did afterwards. I kind of just felt very burnt out, and yeah, I had some anxiety issues. I had a panic attack in office, and I was just thinking that I'm so lucky that I can just, you know, go home and leave everything as it is, because I don't have a lot of responsibility. I don't have people under me that I have to care for. So I have more freedom to care for myself, you know? Yeah, and I feel like this week where I was sick, I had a lot of time to reflect and talk to my parents, my friends, and just kind of figure out a little bit more what I want. And I don't think I want to rush myself. I feel like this corporate lifestyle is a lot of fun, but I do have to, you know, consider my mental health, which is a big factor. It's definitely influencing how I can work. And I feel like in the last few months, I try to kind of ignore that and just be one of them, you know, but that's not the reality that I'm living in, and I need to accept that. So I will have to communicate that with my lead and kind of figure out where we're going from there, but it's good that I was able to make this kind of decision. And now I feel better about it, honestly. I feel like I was just rambling now, so let's actually get into cleaning up more. There's so much trash here. Also, thank you for listening. I know last time I said that I feel like I'm barely talking and expressing myself in videos, and I try to do more of that. But then I get self-conscious and I think, who even wants to listen to me rambling, you know? So if you do, thank you very much. I feel very appreciated.